Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. Will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here comes the heat. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Huskies are on the move. Looking for a gap. It's Roach. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Huskies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Pitt pushing the pace. Now the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's Turner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold up.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Off the play fake. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws toward the end zone. dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll try the right side. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Roach. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. That's caught. It's Murphy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Panthers with the 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Steps away. Running to Green. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This UConn offense really has it going. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, UConn!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield, it's McKinney. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move there. Gets it past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
With the catch, it's Murphy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kendricks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Looking for a big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Can't get him to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. the run. It's Roach. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
And the Panthers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UConn going back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it. He's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. On the ground, it's Turner. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds his man. It's Darnold. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Hit right back to the line. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's got his man across the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And here comes the offense on second down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they got the lead here in the second half. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Wake Forest. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Using his legs, it's Roach. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll run play action. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. With the catch, it's Kendricks. Across midfield. At the 49. there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Pitt pushing the pace.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UConn going back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's McKinney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Quick release by the QB. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. And when I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action. Works the middle of the field. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down. Offense, quick tempo.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Between the uprights, it's good. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes a handoff. It's Roach. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Estrada. It's complete to the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. It's Roach. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finding open areas. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hit right back to the line. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The UConn offense goes back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Estrada. Got his man in the middle. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took it.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Roach. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Hard running there. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He wants it all. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they're the penalty, pleased with. For that last play. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Turner. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt pushing the pace. They'll run the option. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, UConn.
The give as they work on that clock. And runs through, just dismissing tackles. The defense calls for timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, UConn.
They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Power football with the run. Inside the 30. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Panthers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Rush is on him.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's McKinney.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having